Hi everyone, so I want to show you a couple of things on Prezi to make your lives and my life a whole lot easier. So here's the introduction into your Prezi. So if you zoom in, so as you zoom in, the cool thing about Prezi is you can really zoom in. So you can hardly see your frames here, but if you zoom in, you can see them a whole lot better. So it kind of hides your frames. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to insert a fun fact. So the first thing you need to do is put a frame in, which is what these gray things are. So you go with frames and arrows. You're going to do an invisible frame. And you make it however big or small you want it. So that just put it in my path edit, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So anyway, you put in a frame. So this is your frame, highlighted in blue. And I can zoom to my frame, which will make it bigger so that you have an easier time working on it. So if I double click, I can put in text. I'm going to put in my text for my fun fact, which is about China, and the fact that the whole country is in one time zone. Anyway, so this is your to increase the size of your text. This decreases the size of your text. This changes your text color, bold, italicized. Here you can make it in the middle, or left or right, whatever. So that's how I want my text, and I'm going to drag it down here to the bottom of my. Keep in mind, you have to keep it in this little box. So that's where I'm going to keep it. So now that I have my text ready, I'm going to insert a picture, which you're going to go up here to insert, and I'm going to do an image, and I don't use this. You don't know if it's copyrighted or not. So I select my files. This is the image I'm going to use. It's off my desktop. I'm going to open, and it'll upload your file right to your thing. And so same thing, tabs on the sides, make it larger or smaller, just like everything you normally work with. Anyway, so that's where I want it. Well, we'll make it a little bit smaller. There. So this is where I want it. It's not a very good picture, but this is an example. So now that I have my text, my frame, and my picture, I'm going to zoom out so that I can see everything. And I'm going to talk about path edit. Path edit is kind of the motion of how your Prezi will run. So to give you a little demonstration, we will start from the very beginning. So it zooms out, and you can just tab over, and it'll bring you into the path that I've already directed. So it takes you to geography, and you'll have your map and right here, and you'll fill in all of this information. So I want to add my fun fact that I just created, which is right here, to my population and demographics. So I'm going to scroll down here and find my population and demographics, which is right here. So this is the first information, and I want to put the fun fact after this did you know, because your fun fact will need to follow one of these did you knows. So to do that, there's a couple ways. So I can click on this path edit, and it currently has it at 25, which if you scroll down here, see the numbers, it corresponds. You can drag this all the way up to, see, there's population demographics. That's your first data. There's your did you know, and you want it right after your did you know, so that it will, when you unclick this and you go here to your countries and your data, to your did you know, it'll go to your fun fact. Okay? So the second way to put your fun fact in this edit thing, so if you don't like where it is, you can just remove it. And the second way you can do it is see these little plus signs. So I have all of these things already randomly, well, not randomly, but I mean in order of how you guys need to have it to zoom around. But these plus signs are where you can add to another frame. So this is the data. This is your data that you did for the population demographics. This is your did you know. So I'm going to drag this plus after did you know, and I'm going to attach it to my frame so that it inserts it right after the did you know, so that you get the same motion. Let's turn off that path edit. You get the same motion that you had before. Alright, so that is a really quick run on how to insert a frame, insert text, insert your picture, and put it in path edit.